Hello and welcome. Today we've got the Lord of the Rings, the Fellowship of the Rings playing cards from Kingswell Project. This was a Kickstarter project last year. It's taken a while to get to us because this is the gilded edition, which I believe they had quite a lot of trouble with, but it's here now, so we're going to open it up and have a look through the deck. Hopefully it's been worth the wait. So the difference between this set and the Theory 11 set is this set is based upon the books. So I believe a couple of the characters never ended up in the movies, and the artwork is his own interpretation of what a character may look like, rather than in Theory 11's deck. They're very heavily lent upon the movie actors and animations and stuff like that. So the front of the box, on the side, a lot of these Kingswell Project decks are designed to look like the book. So on the shelf it'll just look like one of the books. On the back we've got the One Ring and what looks like the Eye of Sauron, and then a compass. It looks like a compass with probably Elvish text for north, south, east and west rather than English characters. Okay, so let's get in it, see what's what. So the inside of the tuck box is going to be the map of Middle Earth. There's the Shire there, for example, so yeah, see already the gilding on them looks good. Yeah, it's going to be hard to see, but in the box it's a full map of Middle Earth in there, or at least part of it. So we'll start off with the two Jokers, which is the Balrog and Bilbo Baggins at his desk there. Have a look at the back at the end. So, going through, each suit represents a season in the year. So Spades here represents winter, I guess, with like evergreen leaves around the side and stuff like that. You can sort of see the gilding in the light. It's a nice finish. So King of Clubs is Gandalf the Grey, Queen is Galadriel, and the Jack is Frodo Baggins there. So the artwork again is reminiscent of moments in the story. So the pips on these are very unique. The card design and decoration is right up to the corners, pretty much. Very nice. The numbering is dead bold and lovely. Again, there's a bit of a map in the background which changes throughout by the look of it. Each card's got a slightly different map. I suspect where we've got a ring is a location that's relevant to the story. Very nice. So the Ace of Spades is the One Ring. You can see it's like got a glowing effect there as the text comes around the ring. Very nice. So the King of Hearts is Strider, which ends up being Aragorn, doesn't it? And Hearts is representative of summer, so it's just a little bit more foliage there. Some pipes along the top, sword, probably like Sting or something like that in the side there. Really nice. The Queen is Arwen, and the Jack is Samwise Gamgee. So the Hearts, I've noticed, uses a similar map to the Spades, but the pip design is really nice again. The Ace of Hearts is Sting, which is Frodo's sword in the movies and in the books. The clubs represent spring, so the border is really beautiful with lots of flowers and lots of greenery and stuff like that. This character and this one are not in the movie. I've had a quick look. Tom Bombadil and his wife Goldberry, they don't turn up in the movie, but they are in the books. The Jack of Clubs is Legolas, and the pip design for that again, very nice. The Ace of Clubs is Elisar, which is part of Aragorn's crown when he becomes king. And the diamonds represent autumn, which, as you can see, is beautiful with this a lot of gold and brown in the border there. So the king is Boromir, the queen is Luthien, the jack is Glorfindel, and again the pip design is really nice on them. And the Ace of Diamonds is Gandalf's staff. So, just to the back design, it's similar, well, it's exactly the same as the box, but I feel on the cards it's had an opportunity to shine a bit more. There's a more colour in it, it just looks better. The gilding and foiling, it's hard to tell, but it does add an extra depth to it that's really nice. So I just wanted to compare quickly to the Theory 11 deck. So you can see both of them use the one ring in the centre and then the Eye of Sauron as well. Theory 11 deck is quite monotone, but that's nice on certain decks, but in this case where there's so much depth of colour on this one, it's so much better on the Kingswell Project version. This one is quite busy with all these Easter eggs and stuff like that, whereas this has less of that, but the detail and the beauty of what they've done really makes up for it, I think. Similarly with the cards, so the Theory 11 deck, they're quite busy, these are, in comparison to what they've got going on here. Say there's more on this, but the pips are allowed to shine without any distraction really. The borders are much more pretty to look at. It goes pretty much up to the edge with the gilding. Again, the artwork of the character art, they've not been limited to what was in the movies. You could design pretty much following the inspiration from the books, and I think it's led to a much better card. So the Kingswell Project overall I think is the better deck. The next deck in the series is already funded. It's due in November, but hopefully that'll turn up sooner than that. I've enjoyed looking through this. I hope you guys have as well. I think that's that. So we'll see you soon.